So welcome back guys, this is Madhav PVL, and in today's video we are going to discuss about the crystal systems. So crystal systems is one of the important topic in this quantum physics. So now before getting to this topic, we need to just make sure be aware of this small things like axial distance, and then if we can just say like ABC are known as the axial distances, and the angles can be also called as an alpha, beta and gamma, whereas between A and B we should remember there should be only alpha, and between A and C there should be beta, and then between B and C there should be alpha. So this is a main thing which we need to remember. Only if we are aware of this thing, then we can just remember the easiest trick to remember this crystal system table. So I will just tell you one more thing once again. So ABC are alpha, beta and gamma. So between A and B it is gamma, and then between A and C it is beta, and between B and C it is alpha. So you need to just remember this whole thing. It's very important guys. For the purpose of remembering the whole table, we need to just make sure remember this. And then ABC are the axial distances, that is A, and then this is B and this is C. So ABC are the axial distances, and then alpha, beta, gamma are the axial angles. So total 6 parameters are required to define a unit cell. So these are the 6 parameters which are required to define a particular unit cell. So the trick is CTOT-HMT. So I think this is clear. CTOT-HMT. CTOT-HMT. So you may just get some laugh. What is this? This trick is nothing but to just remember this whole table. So to remembering a whole table in a exam is a bit difficult, right? So if you just remember this trick, then it's easier to just remember the whole table. So now let us just take an Excel sheet. So the trick is CTOT-HMT. So if you just remember this thing, now let us write one CTOT-HMT. So if we just write like this, so now we need to just give the names, right? So that is cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, trigonal, hexagonal, monoclinic and triclinic. So these are the names which we need to mention there. So let us just try to write the name one by one. So C for cubic, T for tetragonal, I think. Tetragonal, is this correct? Yeah, fine. Tetragonal. And O for orthorhombic. O for orthorhombic. And then T for trigonal. T for trigonal. And then H for hexagonal. And then M for monoclinic. And then T for triclinic, sorry. So if you just remember these names, it will be a bit easier to just draw the remaining things. So now we will just discuss about the axial distances. Axial distance. So while coming to the axial distance, you need to just remember a particular order. So you need to remember like A equal to B equal to C. That is the first one, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. A equal to B equal to C is the first order, and A equal to B not equal to C. So this is the second order. And then the third one is A not equal to B not equal to C. So this is an order which will be followed by for the rest of 3 also. So for the rest of 3 also, this will be like this. Guys, remember one thing, only this table is possible only if you remember this one trick. So if you are unable to remember this one trick, then it is impossible to just draw the table exactly like this. So you need to just remember this one trick. So A equal to B equal to C, and A equal to B not equal to C, and then A not equal to B not equal to C, and we will just discuss about the triclinic later. So in this video, by last you will just get a clarity about that. So axial angles, the next one is the axial angles. So before getting into the axial angles, you need to just make sure one thing. To just write about this axial angle, you need to just remember one more trick, like you need to just start from here. So you may just get it out, why only from here? So here you can just see, like here this is A equal to B equal to C. Here also it is A equal to B equal to C, but the second A equal to B equal to C is at the center of the table. So if you just consider only these 6 and it is at the center of the table. So at the center of the table, it is easier to remember to write the axial angle as A equal to B, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma not equal to 90. So you need to just start from here so that you can just get everything, the above one and the below one. That's not a big problem. So you need to just start from this point, that is A equal to B equal to C. You need to just write alpha not equal to, sorry, the thing is alpha is equal to beta is equal to, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma not equal to 90. Yeah, fine. So if you are just you need to just stay here. So the above thing which is above this alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma not equal to 19, you need to just mention it as alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90. You need to just mention it like that, and the remaining two also like that only. So alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90, and again alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90. So the main toughest part is remembering this both, like alpha is equal to beta is equal to 90, alpha is equal to beta is equal to 90, and then gamma not equal to 120, and then alpha is equal to beta is equal to 90, gamma not equal to 90. So you need to just remember this both. Sorry, I think I just made a mistake. Yeah, fine. This is not equal to, it's equal to 120. So gamma equal to 120 and gamma not equal to 90. So you can just write it like this, the axial angles. And then if you just get into this examples, we can just say like NaCl, KCl, and then SnO2, TiO2, and then KnO3, and then K2SO4. You can just remember these examples. However it is required, you can just remember this as your wish, but this is not my thing to just explain about these examples. But the main trick is to remember this one thing, so I will just explain it once again. So the trick is CTOTHMT, C for cubic, T for tetragonal, CTOTHMT, C for cubic, T for tetragonal, O for orthorhombic, and then T for trigonal, and then H for hexagonal, and then M for monoclinic, and then T for triclinic. So the axial distances are A equal to B equal to C, A equal to B not equal to C, A not equal to B not equal to C. You need to just repeat this 3 again here. And after that, axial angles, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90. So you need to just make sure start from here. Alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma not equal to 90. So the not equal to 90 above 3 columns are equal to 90. Alpha is equal, gamma is equal to beta is equal to 90, alpha beta gamma 90, alpha beta gamma 90, and then these both should be remembered by you guys. So alpha beta is equal to 90, gamma is equal to 120, alpha beta is equal to 90, gamma not equal to 90. So here you need to just write these examples, guys. So now as I had just said, you need to just forget this 7, and now I am going to just reveal this. So 7 is nothing but everything not equal to each other. So you don't be a bit panic. So A not equal to B not equal to C, alpha not equal to beta not equal to gamma not equal to 90. So this is all about remembering this crystal systems table. And then now repeat the order of the first 3 for the remaining 3. As I had said before, first 3 should be repeated again. When both the axial distances and axial angles are equal to each other, then it is known as a symmetrical. Symmetrical is nothing but a cubic. So this is symmetrical. And then if both the axial lengths and axial angles are not equal to each other, then it is known as unsymmetric. That is triclinic. So these both are the legend marks. So you need to just remember this both. triclinic and cubic. Cubic is everything equal, triclinic is everything not equal. So in the case of an axial, first there are same, like we should write alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 for first three. So first we need to write for the hexagonal, then only we can write for remaining two. Hexagonal in the sense we need to just write it like this. You need to just make sure, remember this, A equal to B equal to C at the middle one. So I think you might have got some clarity about this table of a crystal system. So this is a very small topic. Another one, that is the rank of a unit cell. So rank of a unit cell, it's not required, it is not in our syllabus. Rank of the unit cell is nothing but the number of the unit cells which were present at that particular unit cell. So simple unit cell, primitive unit cell, only one unit cell can be arranged. So the rank of it is 1, and then this rank is 4, and then this is 2. Face centered is nothing but how many faces are there for a cube. There are 6 faces and 8 corners. So 8 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1. So I had this discussed about this in our before videos. You can just check it out in the playlist in my channel. So thank you for watching Works of the College, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.